Premiere Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch styled up with new kicks, penny flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premiere Boyz.
Next, final thing on the people, we got Jonathan Major trial got pushed back until September 6th. Yep, and that's really it.
Nah, you know what I heard about this shit though? About this case?
Yeah.
Apparently, the accuser ended up fleeing the country,
leaving the whole thing.
Wait, what?
This is like literally fuck
Left
this
the
shit.
country last in June when they started. Remember when they started talking about they wanted to arrest her now?
Oh yeah.
Left.
She was like, oh nope, and then hopped on the plane. I was like, gotta go.
Oh dang.
Got a blast. Got a blast. Jimmy Neutron style, right?
That's crazy.
Nice.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
So them niggas toodaloo. And then now they just left standing there talking about, so Jonathan Majors might win the case. Now the question becomes, here's my question of the day. If it comes out, and I feel like it may, if it comes out that he's not guilty and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think he's gonna get an apology from all them people?
He needs to
accuse him
already.
He should get an apology.
They were supposed to apologize when the bitch fled the country 2 months ago. Fled the country. You can't make this shit up. Somebody play Good Lies.
Nah, that
because I heard if he is guilty, he definitely will get I believe 1 year. I believe
he can't be.
How is he gonna be guilty for that when the person that's calling the case had a toodaloo on them niggas?
I know it's wild, man. I just saying that would have a lot of things going around
with this shit up.
Yeah,
we're watching shit play out in real time that people are gonna want to bury so that they can continue these narratives of soon as a woman says something, it's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't listen to me. And I need everybody to understand me, because when I say stuff like that, I got to make sure I put that full sentence on it so that you don't take me out of context. If something happens to a woman, we got to take it seriously. Yes, period, bar none. Right? There's none of that shuttling her to the side, none of that, because we did too much of that, and too many creeps got to thrive. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have to take each case seriously, and also have to address it as it is, not as we feel. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when shit like this happens, this woman needed to be in jail the minute they could prove that she assaulted him, the minute they could prove that she broke in his house, which they did, the minute they could prove that she was harassing him, and then they could have looked at it holistically and say, oh, she's probably also lying on him. Why is he even still going to fucking court?
It's just like Johnny Depp all over again,
basically.
It definitely is.
She still has to go to court, even though it's been proven that she lied on so many different things.
Yeah.
They left her running around long enough that she could flee the country.
Mm-hmm. And they really let her do that shit.
Wow.
Let her just get out of here.
But I guess we're gonna find out September 6th on what could have happened with this whole thing. But yeah. And that's it for the pre-group small news that matters. Now it's time for the premiere news. And we got 3 topics to talk about the premiere news. The first one is Jamie Foxx. So Jamie Foxx gotta apologize to the Jewish community to this quote that I'm about to read right now. So Jamie Foxx said on his story, they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they do to you? Hashtag fake friends. Hashtag fake love. So apparently he got to apologize to the Jewish community for that statement. And his apology state, I want to apologize to the Jewish community, everybody who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words. It had caused offense, and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, like we all have, and that what I meant was they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everybody, and love and support for the Jewish community. My deepest apology to anybody who was offended. Nothing but love always, Jamie Foxx. So my question to y'all is how y'all feel about what Jamie Foxx said, and do you feel like he had to apologize for it?
Mal, you want to take this one first, or should I just go off? Like 10 minutes.
Why in the fuck? Excuse my language, because we're about to talk about God a little bit. Why does a man that doesn't share your religion have to apologize for the religion that he shares to a whole entire different religion because y'all got y'all panties in a bunch about something that y'all probably could have understood very easily in the context of what the hell he was talking about? Why? Who? See, the next question I was about to ask would have got us canceled. Oh, for sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure last episode we only got canceled last episode too. So I mean, at this point,
Boy, that last episode.
Listen, Jamie Foxx referenced Jesus, and he referenced the fact that even Jesus had somebody turn on him, right? AKA Judas. Honestly, also Peter at one point. AKA anybody who's ever said I'm a Christian and then turned on their own Christianity to save their skins. Jesus. That happened to Jesus. His point was, if Jesus himself, somebody who only did good for people, could not get out of having fake friends, what makes me think I could have? How can we go back and read the original statement?
Yeah,
because I need to understand fully how we got to a place where Jamie Foxx has to apologize to the Jewish community.
Yeah. So, all right. So the statement say they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they do to you? Hashtag fake friends. Hashtag fake love.
No. So you know what apology they would have got from me? They would have got my black ass to kiss. That's what they would have got. You understand? Because all he said was they killed this guy named Jesus. Imagine what they would do to you.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He didn't say Jewish people. I get it now, Sans, Ken, Roddy, I get it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to get there. That's why I wanted to see you wanted to go first before.
I walked myself right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's guilt.
Yeah.
That's pure guilt, because he didn't say nothing to you. He didn't say nothing about you. He was speaking about a very personal situation that he's having. Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Oh, it's her.
And she jumped out the window too.
Wait. He was talking about her?
Yeah.
That was the fake. Oh, wow.
She jumped and did some whack stuff. She did the type of stuff. You ever have that white friend that act like they wild down for you, and then when some real stuff go down, they kind of throw you under the bus because you're the black guy? She did some shit like that.
Oh, wow. I just found.
And so he referenced that, and now somebody who was already wronged. What is Jennifer Aniston Jewish? Aniston doesn't sound like a Jewish name.
I don't know.
It's possible. I mean,
my thing is, she treated him in a way he didn't like. All he did was reference it. All he did was actually just reference it. And now he has to apologize to every Jew in America. The Jewish community need to apologize to Jamie Foxx.
Jewish people need to apologize to more people than that, honestly. If you really want to get into it. I got a list.
I agree.
I got a list. I'm gonna get into that list after Molly finish.
Listen, I'm second on that list. Whatever list you got is Jamie Foxx and then me because they done pissed me off.
Hold on, since you got a long list, let me say my piece real quick.
And let me say something after them.
Yeah, let's say my piece real quick. It's pretty short. Do I feel like Jamie Foxx had to apologize? I do not think so. I don't get, like I said, he did refer about a situation from real life. Now that is a gentleman anthem make perfect sense. So I don't feel like Jamie Foxx did nothing wrong. Definitely owe their committee a apology, and yeah, I don't see Jamie did nothing wrong in this. They always do the most anyway. So I mean, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, bro. Yo, Jamie Foxx just woke up from a coma, bro. Like, he just freedom of speech, bro. He just saying, this thing, like, enemies taking him out like Jesus. Like, come on, man. He just speaking his speech.
Yeah.
And I don't think that is fair that they ridicule him for this shit, man. Like, he's really just speaking his mind, because something horrific really did happen to him. And he's comparing it to freaking Jesus. Why is that freaking wrong? That's all I have to say about that. I really don't think that he's in the wrong for this.
Yo,
No, I'm in full agreement with you, Roddy.
yeah, I'm agreeing with you too. Yo, at the same
Just for the reference, Jennifer Aniston does happen to be Jewish, though.
Oh wow. I would
It
never
goes
thought.
deeper. Listen, Jennifer Aniston, she need to be at the front of a line, apologizing to Jamie Foxx and then me.
Yo, at the saying, I got a follow-up question. At the same thing, I got a follow-up question about this topic. Sort of related to it. I say it's go.
All right, so I got a list, right? I kind of got a list of 5 like people or groups that Jewish people should apologize to, since they want to be all in the mood for apologies and they want to be apologetic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in the giving spirit that we can only hope for reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? So first things first, number one, you need to apologize to Jimmy Foxx, because you and everybody else know that wasn't the context. That was going to be the context. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Everybody knew what they were talking about. But the problem with people is, especially nowadays, everybody want to be in such a fucking uproar and such an outrage. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to be outraged and have an apology, which is wild. Where was the outrage when? No, hold up. When was the outrage when this man was in a coma and Netflix was like, Netflix pulled the Owen Hart over the edge and kept the show fucking rolling with a stunt double that looked like him for that role?
That a fact, yeah.
We not outraged about that. Man was fighting for his fucking life, and Netflix was like, "Oh, fuck the blood on the mat. We got 3 more matches. Let's get this shit jumping." You feel me?
Shout out to Owen Hart.
Like, what are we talking about? You feel me? So yeah, and then you got the nerve to be like, "Oh, you gotta apologize because we thought you said something." No, yo, suck my dick. Like, we not doing that. I'm not apologizing. What they say? What Future said in that one song? If she catch you cheating, you better never tell her sorry. Fuck out of here. Nah, we're not doing that. So that's number one. Number two, you gotta apologize to my bro, the Chief, for making him go off this hard.
All the
I gave a nigga a choice earlier to be like, yo, you want to go ahead or should I? And the nigga just went. So I knew he was heated.
I'm not gonna hold you. Chief wanted to talk about the topic for a minute. Not even this specific, but yeah. It's been a minute.
That nigga started getting heated. So I started rolling up. I was like, all right, God. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta apologize to him.
You're right, yes. Because it's
been a minute.
Too much. Like how many, and it's always you ever peep that, like, it be us, they be doing wrong to us, and then we be having to apologize.
No, facts.
I'm making it this
All day.
Boys podcast, not y'all crap. Yeah, we making it this conversation. We live here in New York. They try to scapegoat black people at every corner that they get while being hypocrites.
Charlatans.
Going on. We watched them endanger this whole entire city during the midst of the worst pandemic in 100 years.
Oh, that leads to my number 3 group of people they gotta apologize to. All of fucking Brooklyn for that big ass party I had in Williamsburg that one year. You feel me? All 3, and y'all were looking like World War Z out there, but the Hasidic version of World War Z. It was crazy. Knowing you in a damn pandemic, bro. But then you get 5 or 6 of my bros, and they bringing some hoes through. Next thing you know, the cops talking about, oh, we gotta get a fine because we congregate too much. Get the fuck out of here.
Talk about it. I seen cops pulling up on 4 or 5 people on the person's front lawn to make them disperse, but they couldn't do nothing about these motherfuckers had like 500 to 600 people in the street dancing. No permits because you could not get a permit.
Basically.
Not even if you try. Nah, he's right. Even if you try to get a permit for anything in 2020, 2021, niggas was accessing, denying your shit. You feel me? So that was that. So hold up. Number 4?
Yeah, we're doing a 4, yeah.
Number 4 is Kyrie Irving. And for more reference on that, check out that King Talk episode I did on that back in season 2.
My God, yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Y'all owe that nigga 3 apologies. Because if it wasn't for y'all, he would still be a Brooklyn Net.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be in Dallas, bro. The nigga wanted that trade because niggas getting treated like ass out here, bro.
And for what? Because he posted a movie?
Yeah, that was wild.
Niggas really potentially caused that's a fucking championship behind that. So that's number 5. That's 4A, the Brooklyn Nets, because you damn near we pretty much caused the championship because now Kyrie left. KD ain't want to be there by himself, so that nigga went to Phoenix. And now we got stuck with Mikal Bridges. You know we not making the playoff.
Mikal Bridges.
You know we not making no damn playoff. And I'm not even mad because every time we win, niggas got swept anyway. So it was like, fuck.
I have no vagina.
Oh, and number 5, real quick, number 5. You gotta apologize, right? And this is a personal, but you gotta apologize to them Israelite niggas on 42nd Street because you try to pull up on them and talking about how, yeah, bro, there was a video on Star that it was a Hasidic Jews and like the Hebrew, like the Israelites.
Like, because if you want to talk about it, the Israelites have their, because we gotta, first of all, we gotta start respecting people's religions, right? Not just their religions, but everybody's religions, and then talk about it holistically. The Israelites, the Black Jews, believe that they are the original Moorish people, the original tribe of Judah, aka the original Jews. The Ashkenaz Jews are people of the belief that took the culture and began building their religion around it, whereas the tribe of Judah are the actual people that God called to be these people. They believe that, and they usually can back it up pretty well within all of the scriptures. They can go between them. Yeah, give my mans an apology so that they can get up the corner yelling at random niggas.
Exactly. Yo.
And that's my list, bro. That's my list.
So good thing. So you didn't mention the other person. I got a question to ask you. Yeah. Do you think they owe Nick Cannon an apology?
Oh shit! I completely forgot about Nick Cannon.
Forgot about him, son.
Apologize to Nick Cannon, whole ass.
Yeah, he got like 18 kids over like 10 baby moms, but still, you know what I'm saying? Apologize to him.
That dude having babies out his ass.
Facts. He single-handedly trying to increase the population.
Yeah.
And y'all really want to be on some bullshit with him, bro. You know, stress fucks up the seeds, right? Just saying.
Nick Cannon alone, because Nick Cannon is abiding by the first thing that God said. Be fruitful and multiply. He's not doing it right, but he's doing it. Like,
hey, listen.
His heart is in the right place.
Yeah, he means well, I guess. I guess. But yeah, I suppose. But he needs an apology too, bro, because, yeah. Damn.
There you go, yo.
Like the podcast too, because I don't know. This might go left. So we in a different dimension.
Yeah, it's definitely yeah.
We need these likes. Because you know what they're gonna try to do, bro. And this is the part that's gonna piss me off, right? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna let us get to the next thing. Yeah, I'm fired up on this episode, guys.
We all are.
We see.
Nah, facts.
But like, you know what's gonna piss me off when they get a hold of this episode and they try to make it seem like we're race baiting and we're doing this, and they're gonna try to push us into those categories of those red pill people, and they're going to try to push us into those categories of those super conservative black people that get real weird about talking about black people. Then they're going to try to push us into those categories of super liberal black people that only talk good about black people and ignore our shortcomings. They're going to push us into all these boats to try to ignore the fact that they couldn't stop us when we stopped telling the truth because we never did. They're going to do that. So let's enjoy this ride now, because as soon as we get popular, this episode is coming back to haunt us.
Yeah.
And you know what? When it does, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this exact clip at the start of this episode.
Trust me, it's gonna be that gonna happen to a couple episodes. Yeah.
Listen,
we're gonna have. I see a live session where we're all together talking about this shit, and it's like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas really came out and said this, and we got to go back and give context because we thought we gave context initially, and then, you know, people kind of veer it into their own shit, and then be like, you got to cancel them. They did that shit to me. Season 2 can't talk. It should happen already. When coincidentally, they said I was fat shaming. Now look who's a fat shamer.
Mm-hmm. Listen, if it comes back, right? If it comes back, Ken, we're gonna have to break out the fair use buttons or whatever, because I'm definitely playing the chorus from Charles Hamilton's Unapologetic. I'm sorry, I'm the shit, and you ain't shit.
There you go. All right, next topic. We're gonna talk about Rondell's. Oh, my bad.
God damn.
Mr. Eric favorite girl, Cardi B. So apparently, you know, she had a show and somebody threw water at her and she threw a mic at the person. But of course, those charges later got dropped. So how y'all feel about the situation? Before I dive in the whole thing, how y'all feel about the situation with Cardi B?
All right, so what I'm about to say, right, Ken gonna probably spin it like, oh, you're just saying it because, you know, you a fan or whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. So here we go. So check this out, right? So he was performing in Vegas, right? Now, right now, it's probably like, it's averaging about like 105 to 110 degrees out there. I'll be out there in a couple weeks, right? So I already know I gotta just pack short sleeve shirts and some shorts, some kicks in, like, you know, a little plaza straight. Like my bag is usually light for these type of trips, right? So we all know it's hot as shit. Mm-hmm. During the performance, she was like, yo, throw some water on me. I'm hot as shit. Because it's legit hot outside. You feel me? Like, if you haven't been out there, you know, it be beaming, bro. Like, it's crazy.
I know, bro. I was out there.
Yeah. So you know how hot it be, bro. It be hot as shit. We dying to go into like the casinos and stuff. Because you know they try to trap you in there with that AC. You feel me? So it's first they get you with the AC, then they get you with the drinks. And next thing you know, you at a roulette table trying to figure it out. You feel me? But that's another story.
That's exactly how they do it. I miss Vegas.
It's crazy. So she out there, she sitting there talking about, yo, get some water going, you know what I'm saying? So people in the car throwing water on her and everything lit, right? So check this out. Somebody else she was like, yo, fuck it, I'm supposed to throw the whole cup. So she did. And then she threw the mic back. She's like, what the fuck? Because not that ass. Like, you expect the water, and then you see a whole cup being thrown at you. Like, come on, bro. So, but the person that threw the cup immediately apologized, and then she realized, she was like, whoa, I'm so sorry. Because she didn't realize that, you know what I'm saying, that exchange would happen. And that's been, and to be fair, that's been happening to like a lot of artists lately. First with Drake, when that lady threw her 38 double D bra, that dude, you feel me? And then at another,
you throw something at somebody and you get paid by a whole tertiary set of people.
Fuck. Hold.
Nah, that ass. She got to deal with Playboy.
What? Nah, I didn't hear about
Yeah,
that.
bro.
You got to deal with Playboy, and they definitely put the filters on those pictures because Shorty looked rough. She looked
Nah,
like
that ass, bro.
Elga. Like,
Nah,
She
she was
had-
like a whole 4, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. She was a 4.
because she was a lady, huh?
she looked like
Nah, she had 38
China
double
birthday
D.
beauty.
Like, she probably got some girl. Like, that's probably big as shit. But her face ain't all the way there. So, you know what I'm saying? Gotta act up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, shit. So, and then somebody else threw a purse at Drake at another one of his concerts. And the purse had all type of shit in there, like IDs, fucking glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like whole type of shit. Drake was like, "Yo, bro, I know you ain't got no like, you gotta go to work tomorrow. You got all your belongings here."
I needed that shit back for real, boy.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, you gotta go
Your
get your
whole
shit off the stage and go to work.
What are you doing tomorrow? How are you going to recover from paying for this concert, sir? Ma'am.
Like, what are you doing? So, what's happening right now? Like, earlier, a couple months ago, actually, BB Rexa, she got hit in the face with a phone.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And she had to get like surgery or some shit like that. So basically, there's been a trend of people throwing shit at performers.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna pick it back off to you real quick. She asked for people to throw water, and they threw water, the whole cup of water. She got upset because they threw it on her hair. And yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. When I heard the story, I actually felt sorry for the girl. But I told
Wait. Hold on. Because I need to clarify that.
Yeah.
She asked for a crowd of probably 5 to 10,000 people.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people was there. Maybe it was only 500 to 1,000, whatever. She asked for a large crowd of people to throw water at her and got mad when it got in her hair.
Why?
Yeah. So Cardi did through the mic.
And is it too late to go back and add?
Nah, we too far in the show now, bro.
Too far in the show.
Yeah, we just do math topics.
Yeah,
I already packed up Cardi B this season.
That's
so.
fair, but damn, that's.
But I'm not done. Also, she did through the mic at a person, but it hit the wrong person. It ricocheted to another person, and that other person got hurt.
Of course, because they got a mic beamed down at them, and they weren't expecting to get hit with a mic. He's probably looking at the person. Damn, you shouldn't throw your whole water. Damn, why did you throw your whole?
The thing was, the person that she threw it. The person that threw the water, she tried to throw at the person who threw the water, but it hit the person next to the person that threw the water.
Oh shit!
That had nothing to do with the person.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
That's wild.
That's what happens when you throw a large, hard projectile at crowds of people. You can't just do that because you really. It's like how these people in the hood be shooting in crowds when they looking for a nigga. Didn't Biggie say that's how niggas like you do 10-year bids, Mr. Nigga, you wouldn't murder innocent kids?
Yeah. But crazy thing, even after all that, the charge still got dropped. So I want to ask y'all this: do y'all think the charge, even though she's not charged, should something happen with this? Well, like she should pay a fine or something, or they should leave it alone?
Nah, just leave the shit alone, bro. It shouldn't be happening like this all the time.
No.
Of course you say that, Sam. Of course.
Nah, I'm not saying that because I'm saying that because. Nah, I'm not saying that because I'm saying that. Y'all just gonna try to keep putting the shit in. I'm not gonna keep taking the shit from y'all.
I want to go back.
But you should bro. Like, come on. Like, it was an accident. Things happen, and everybody forgave it. Then it is what it was. Why do you want to press charges and get the government involved in some shit? Like, come on,
dude.
The
thing is,
too many black women be in jail as it. Like, too many people be in jail.
Whoa. She's not black. She don't claim black. Remember, she don't claim black.
No, but the person that initially threw the drink, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
What if she press charges and then, you know what I'm saying?
But my thing about this is, the charge dropped. I think Cardi should pay a fine because she had the wrong person. A person that had nothing to do with the incident. And also, this is not the first time Cardi did this. She threw a mic at a DJ before. playing the wrong song. Like
You were
I
lying.
did see that though. I remember that though. I forgot all about that.
This girl getting all types of tests.
And don't forget,
And out here digging up all the dirt though. That's crazy.
don't forget a couple years ago.
You was waiting for you was waiting for this segment.
I
He definitely was. Boy.
No, the thing say, originally, I was gonna be on Cardi's side originally. It's shocking for me to say that when we spoke about it in chat, I was gonna be on Cardi's side originally. Shockingly enough, I was.
Aww.
I didn't mute it.
Baby break.
Baby bird.
Baby break. Baby break.
Baby bird.
I back to it. Back to it.
So let me make it quick since I didn't mute it.
Oh shoot.
Cardi B definitely, maybe she don't need charges pressed against her for being a moron. She does need to get sued for hitting the wrong person because that's the type of thing that happens when you do shit just because you're angry. Control your emotions. You're a millionaire. Tasha K, now you done got all her money. You're probably gonna have to use Tasha K's money for the lawsuit that you're about to get.
Yeah, and I heard the person that she hit by mistake because they're gonna tell a story soon. So I mean, yeah,
man, that shit was an
They
accident.
drop the charges because they know that civil suit gonna be better.
if
They
you hit
don't
the
need to
person,
go all that far, bro. That's crazy. She gonna come in there with a whole neck brace. Watch. I bet you any amount of money
with
she
a
gonna come in
mic,
at.
she need to come in there with a skull cap.
bag, yo,
She come in there with a neck brace, a fucking
Back
crutches and all
though.
that.
Back though.
She gonna really drag this shit out though. She gonna
I
really,
mean,
like,
just
As you should. I'm not gonna go
Sam, question, Carter. Before Roddy speaks, say I got a question for you. Sam, have you been hit by? Have you been hit by a mic?
nigga, have you been hit by a mic? Like, you asked me like, I know, like,
Hold on, no, but I
it
can
sound
tell.
like it hurt.
Exactly, it does hurt. Right? That
Right.
mic hurt, but
Especially when you wasn't looking at it or nothing. I'm sure the
Exactly.
person got clocked.
But hold on,
Exactly,
here's the
yo.
thing. Let me ask you a question, Ken. What part of the mic did that hit her? Was it like the front part, or was it like the handle?
The way she threw it, she threw that shit straight down. She got
I'm
bullied with the
the
hardest
front
part.
part, son.
The front part.
The front part, son. It had to be the front part, yo.
Like when she got hit, did it sound like doof?
Probably so.
It was like
I
mad
wasn't there.
feedback or some
What
shit?
the
Like,
hell, bro?
I
What's
wasn't there. My God, I wasn't there.
Damn.
no, because Kim would have asked how does it sound? How does it feel to get hit with a mic, right? So I'm like, I bet let's really analyze this shit. Like, let's go there.
Yo, my God.
Like, I want to find out what's going on. Like,
Yo,
all right,
yo,
since we're going
yo.
there.
Yo, Roddy, go.
Yo. Imagine you at the concert and you were the one that got hit with a mic. Wouldn't you be pissed the fuck off?
I would be pissed off.
Right.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't the person retaliate and she get charged? The charge was dropped, but why shouldn't he get
Pay the fine at least.
pay a fine or apology or some special treatment from her, some money investment,
Money.
something.
No, money.
Exactly.
Roddy, I'm on
Just give us
completely.
some tour tickets, bro.
I can't
No, but what I'm saying is,
But Cardi B
person
song
was
got hit with a
smart, and
mic. Give me the bag.
it wasn't intentional, but still, like when the people got killed at the and her at the Travis Scott concert a few years back, they didn't deserve that. They still went ahead.
That is true.
Hey, question.
So
We don't
think
know.
about it like that.
Yeah, we don't know how bad she got hit. Her face could be messed up, or tooth or something could fell out. We don't know how bad she got hit.
Don't matter. She got hit.
Yeah, exactly.
She probably didn't get hit that hard.
That's
Like,
how they-
she come in there with a whole face mask, bro.
Gosh, bro.
She gonna come in there with the Cody Rhodes face mask, watch, and try to get 10 million.
Oh, I'm done, son. I'm done. Now it's time for the main event. And you ain't know Mally already put the thing together a little bit. So we're gonna let Mally take this to finish the story.
Now, as I step into my kingdom, whoa, why it sounded like, and I know y'all made this reference earlier. That sounded like that sounded like Undashing Cody's theme song.
What?
with the mask. You still trying to tell people?
Listen, before we get into this, I need to tell everybody, Premiere fam, the Undashing Cody Rhodes theme was a bop, and nobody's gonna ever tell me differently. With the ooh, it was smooth. All right.
By the way, check out the documentary, yo. That documentary dope, by the way.
It actually is good. I'm not finished it yet, but from where it was a good watch so far. I'm mostly done.
Why people be sleeping on Stardust opening theme though? That's crazy.
No, it was fire too.
It was fire. It was fire though.
Niggas could have really walked on that track though. I ain't gonna
get back to that.
That's gonna be in my headphones next week. So the main event story for today centers around Melissa Vivian Jefferson, also known to the world as Lizzo, right? So I'm gonna read the articles from The Guardian, from Vox, from TMZ, just to try to solidify the things that we're hearing. But I do want us to take everything that we're hearing currently with a grain of salt unless there's actual proof, right? Because it would be completely hypocritical of me to go in and say this stuff like it's the absolute truth. However, the evidence is heavy and damning. We have not gone off circumstantial evidence. We're not going off feelings. We're going off actual filed lawsuits. We're going off timelines. We're going off people with witnesses to the whole thing happening, right? But once again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. So we're not gonna say everything like it's the absolute truth, because things could come out. I might owe a slight apology for that to the sky, but no, because the way I went wasn't about the actual facts of this case. That's why I did that on purpose. So Miss Lizzo's in the news because apparently she is not who she says she is. That's sensationalized in her words. She's been accused of sexual harassment, body shaming, and all manner of gross act, honestly. Like, she's been accused of some really gross things. These allegations, her response to these allegations, I'm going to read this and then we're going to read a few things into the article. So her response to these allegations, right? Just for the record, she's being sued by a list of people that she toured with. Dancers, people from the Big Girl show that she actually did, where she was trying to find the best big girl dancers.
Yeah, Amazon Prime was on Amazon Prime.
Right. The lawsuit filed by 3 of Lizzo's former dancers alleges misconduct by her production company, Big Girl Touring, and her dance team captain, Shailene Quigley. Among the claims included in the suit is that Lizzo pressured dancers into unwanted sexual situations, made statements that were perceived as thinly veiled comments about a dancer's weight gain, and put people through grueling rehearsals that led to one dancer soiling herself, aka sweatshopping these people who are trying to force people to have the work ethic you do. It's tough, but everybody don't have the work ethic you do. You can only bring those who can rock. You cannot force. First of all, these people work for you. So if this is true, you absolutely have rules of engagement that you have to deal with people who are employed to you. But we're going to continue reading. In an Instagram post, Lizzo pushed back against these allegations. I'm gonna just go ahead and read the post. And she's already got lawyer Marty Singer, who has worked with Jonah Hill, Kim Kardashian, and Chris Brown to represent her in the case. That's a pretty good list of people. She might not lose no money. This might be
why
covered.
she couldn't get somebody from the community to help represent her.
Because she wanted to win.
So you mean to tell me that our people can't beat a case like this?
I mean to tell you, she don't trust our people.
Now we're digging. Continue.
It is what it is. These last few days, this is Lizzo quoting directly from her Instagram. I've always thought her Instagram handle is hilarious. But so her Instagram, these last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous not to be addressed. These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. Now, before I continue, guys, that sounds like a lot of things, but it sounds deflective as more than anything. She didn't say outright, I didn't harass these people. I didn't make these people eat bananas out of vaginas. Yes, that's what we're talking about here.
Mhm.
I didn't shame these people and I didn't sweatshop these people. She didn't say that. She said the stories are sensationalized. Now, what does the word sensationalized mean? Should I go back to Chat GPT?
No, I might got this one.
Go for it.
So, meaning of sensationalized in short, when you make something bigger, more bigger than what it is.
Right.
If you want the, hold on, I thought I was more prepared, and I won't. All right, there we go. If you want the Merriam-Webster version of the definition, it's basically, hold up, this is a verb. That's sensationalized. All right, give me a second. Continue on in the meantime. I got y'all.
Well, while you figure that out, I'm gonna go with Chat GPT for this particular segment. I love my AI. No,
I'm using Google. I'm getting shamed right now.
Google got smoked, but no. Basically, when she says sensationalized, she's referring to exaggeration, distortion, or manipulation of the information in order to provoke strong emotional responses, capture attention, or generate excitement often at the expense of accuracy or objectivity. Now, leading with the whole she had people eating bananas out of people's vaginas in foreign countries thing, it does sound a little sensationalized, but did it happen? Was it not a banana? Was the banana only near the vagina? Was it a plantain? You understand what I'm saying?
This was a plantain.
Wasn't
That's different, though. That's different.
You know, like was it like maybe you felt like it was a particular part of a thing you were doing. I don't know. All right. Known for hits like Good as Hell or Truth Hurts, Lizzo has been synonymous with catchy tracks that have had an overwhelmingly positive message. Really? We talk about the meaning of positive. Additionally, as a plus-size Black artist, she's repeatedly called out the criticism and abuse plus-size women of color face in society and sought to promote better beauty standards. Previously, she launched a size-inclusive shapewear line called Giddy, and also has a reality show called Watch Out for the Big Girl, which aims to spotlight and cast plus-size dancers. Two of the plaintiffs, Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams, appeared on this show. So the people that are suing her came directly from this thing. Now people can turn on you, because I want to keep this objective. People can turn on you, say things, scandalize your name and all that stuff, but we need to see what's going on here, right? The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management treated her management team, the potential harassment detailed in the lawsuit, though, calls this message and her image into question while highlighting the relative lack of oversight for music artists in the industry. The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seems to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately she weight shames her dancers and demeans them in ways that are not only illegal but absolutely demoralizing. The plaintiff's attorney, Rob Zambrano, said in a statement. See, they didn't choose a Black person either. The allegations against Lizzo, the lawsuit brought by plaintiffs Crystal Williams, Ariana Davis, and Noel Rodriguez, alleges 9 areas of misconduct in total related to their experience on Lizzo's special tour. Some of these claims are made against all 3 defendants, including Lizzo, Quigley, and the Big Girl Touring Incorporation, while others are only alleged against some of the defendants. Additionally, some of the claims are made by all three plaintiffs, while some of them are only made by individual plaintiffs. So essentially, some of these things they saying everybody was involved with, some they're saying some people was involved with, some people have different things, but they all come together to build the suit against her. The civil lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles Superior Court and could result in monetary damages for the plaintiffs if it were to move forward and the defendants were found liable. Prior to filing the suit, Davis and Williams had been fired from the dance troupe, while Rodriguez said she resigned over how poorly her colleagues were treated. So she actually quit her dream job that she worked a freaking reality show to get to because of how bad her peoples were being treated, her colleagues. The allegations made against all three defendants include a hostile work environment that featured sexual harassment, a failure to prevent or remedy sexual harassment in the workplace, a failure to remedy religious harassment in the workplace. The plaintiff claimed they were made to feel their employment was precarious and that they had to comply with requests that made them uncomfortable in order to continue working, aka the type of creepy shit that Vince McMahon was doing to Trish Stratus at the end of the Attitude Era. Bark like a dog, damn it.
That shit was weird as fuck. And she did that shit.
She did.
That was rough.
Because her employment was precarious. Some of the I think Vince McMahon needs the same lawsuit to come against him, but he is fucking bulletproof. I don't know how niggas can't get him or Trump. That's sizable.
That's wild.
It's funny you mentioned Vince McMahon stuff. They just raided his shit too.
Yeah. Cause it ain't connected to the Trump situation.
I think so.
Because they're definitely best friends.
Yeah, they are best friends. I know that. Yeah.
His wife worked for him in some capacity during his during Donald Trump's tenure as president.
Tied to his cabinet. She was in charge of, what was she charged of? I can't remember. I'll look it up later. But she was on his cabinet. The plaintiffs claim they were made to feel, okay, I read that. Some of those requests were of a sexual nature, including, among other things, pressure from Lizzo to attend a performance with nude dances in Amsterdam, aka come to a strip club with me, to eat bananas placed in those same nude dancers' genitals, and put pressure on one of the plaintiffs to touch a dancer's breast. Now, if you've ever been to any work thing, you know that that's all well over the line. If you've ever sat through a sexual harassment, what they call them, certification. They ever put you in front of a computer? You got to do this cert.
Yeah, I know so.
I gotta do that next week.
I'm crying.
Not for like, I gotta do it by like this deadline. I gotta do it by so.
No, I get it.
You just have to think I was out here sexually harassing and shit.
I hope you ain't got to do it like for a reason. But other allegations were tied to religious harassment. The suit alleges Quigley spoke extensively about her religious views as a Christian and berated those who didn't share these beliefs. It claims that one dancer's virginity was frequently discussed without her consent, and that dancers were pressured to participate in group Christian prayer regardless of their religious beliefs. All three defendants did little to remedy such actions despite knowing about them, the lawsuit claims. Now that's different. That's serious in a manner of ways, because at the end of the day, as a musician, she's a private entity.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go into this private entity and this is how they get down, you can leave or you can stay, but I don't know if you necessarily have the power to change how this private entity gets down. So like, and the other thing is, you pull up to do a Christian prayer and then start busting it open on stage. No, it don't matter. Why are we even doing any of this? I think that all of the causes of action have some merit and some chance of succeeding. In my opinion, the strongest cause of action is a sexual harassment charge. I think it's likely that a reasonable person would think that behavior created a hostile work environment. That's what law professor Nicole Porter told Foxx. Porter noted that one possible defense could center on how much disclosure the plaintiffs had about the experiences that they should expect to encounter. So if Lizzo said, hey, listen, I'm a wild girl, I like strippers, and I need you to like strippers, I need you to be on my time. And so if you're not on my time and you can't be here, but if you're on my time and this is what we're going to do, she might be okay, because once again, she's a private entity. Another part of the suit highlights concerns Lizzo allegedly expressed about Davis's struggles on tour, including comments Davis perceived as thinly veiled concerns about weight gain. Statements followed alleged remarks Lizzo previously made about Davis's weight, which the suit claims led her to feel self-conscious and required to speak on the issue. The suit details, too, a grueling surprise audition dancers already hired on the tour had to undergo in order to keep their position. It sounds like a fucking reality show. She said, we'll just do the reality show without the camera. During which Davis soiled herself out of fear that she would lose her spot as a dancer if she went to the restroom. She claimed she was given transparent shorts to change into. Well, you pissed yourself. You can't be mad what comes out of the lost and found for you now. Come on. Lizzo denied these allegations and yet has yet to signal what plan she plans to take next. That denial was sort of a denial, but not really a denial. It's one of those things where you're trying to deflect long enough to see what comes out and be concrete. She knows there's no videos yet. Right? The lawsuit, why is the lawsuit significant? Because it underscores poor working conditions in the music industry and the lack of accountability that exists for these abusive, long hours, difficult physical labor. Short-term contracts are common, while institutional oversight of individual artists isn't always present. Because if everybody can jump on an MC thing and on an MPC, make a beat, jump on, sing, do whatever they do, and put it on the internet and become an artist, how do you have a general oversight of this, right? Let me see. The sort of workplace, and I'm not going to try to read this whole thing, so I'm gonna skip around a little bit, but you can definitely find this article on Foxx.com right now. Honestly, just type in Lizzo. I got 3 articles to look into because I really wanted to hear what the allegations were, and I wanted to hear what her defenses are, right? But I did want to do this. The lawsuit felt more surprising to some fans given the public positions Lizzo has taken on promoting women's empowerment, celebrating plus-size bodies. Aspects of the lawsuits, such as the alleged statements concerning weight, appeared to directly contradict those stances. She is losing followers like water. She's down 1 million, down 220,000 on the day-to-day. Down, right? Because her whole thing, her whole platform was big girls can do everything, and big girls are great as they are, and you better love me how I am. Right? Because I'm great how I am. And before we continue, I wanna say that type of mentality, you have to have self-esteem, you have to have confidence, especially in an industry like this, especially when you don't fit the mold, 1. But 2, you also have to keep that in check with humility. And that's one thing that people are losing, because they never had that level of self-esteem in themselves. And I spoke about this earlier. When they get a little self-esteem, when somebody tells them they look good, when somebody, sniffs on them a little bit, too many people will start smelling themselves. Come the very thing that tormented them, because they will wait for the opportunity for the rabbit to have a gun to them. Right? Other developments have brought to attention the case, including Beyonce's decision not to mention Lizzo's name while singing a song that referenced her in that recent concert. Beyonce has since as of today, gone back and said her name, because I think she got caught trying to avoid political fire. And then she was like, no, I'm not doing nothing to avoid political fire. Meanwhile, she said Erykah Badu's name when Lizzo's name is in the actual song. Erykah Badu's name should have been in the actual song.
I'm dead.
Lizzo's song Rumors have taken on a different tenor in the wake of the lawsuit. In that song, she refers to people trying to sue her, NDAs, and singing about not caring about legal manners. Now, this is when your head gets too big. because you already know what type of stuff goes on. Like the whole thing, this whole lawsuit, and I'm gonna open it up because I finished that article. This whole lawsuit reeks of the rabbit having the gun, right? It reeks of you now picking on people that don't have the work ethic to do what you do. But then again, it's work, right? You understand this is what I'm going to get at. And then everybody, I want to hear y'all opinions. I want to hear how we go. We want to talk to Premier Fam. So since these are still allegations, even though her rebuff of these allegations was weak, it's still a rebuff. So I can't speak on it as it's fact.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about her whole style. Her whole style of music reeks of what happens when the rabbit has a gun. I'm on top now. If you hear her story, it's touching. She was homeless, raided. You understand what I'm saying? A talented homeless person who made it, and she want to put other people on that look like her because people like her don't make it.
Yeah.
But there's two schools of thought there. People like you don't make it because everybody don't have your work ethic. You yourself might be special. Everybody ain't built to do what you do. So you trying to force people to do what you do, how you do it, is always going to have negative consequences and blowback. You got to do what you do and hope that the people that can stand with you stand with you. At the other hand, on the other end of that case, though, I hear a bunch of people who wanted to be on, who wanted to follow their idol so bad. You're a big girl. I could be a big girl too.
Yeah.
I could do this too. I'm talented too. But are you willing to sacrifice the things she sacrificed to get there? And I'm not really talking Illuminati crap, but people don't understand, to get in certain rooms, you have to be certain ways.
Yeah.
So beyond all that Illuminati crap, there's like, you have to know how to conduct yourself in certain circles. You have to know how to speak to certain levels of people. You have to know certain levels of things to do. You have to be willing to put yourself through certain levels of crap. Especially if you're not the one he who holds the gold makes the rules. So if you're not the one who holds the goals, you're not making no rules. You can't tell her how long her rehearsals is. Can she handle a 12-hour rehearsal with no breaks? Yes. Can you handle a 12-hour rehearsal with no breaks? Maybe not. That's her work ethic. You ran up on her, right or wrong. But on the other hand of this, you're not gonna bring me on from a show name Watch Out for the Big Girls and then call me fat. You're getting too fat for this. Is that a thing? Like, now we have to start talking about like reality and stuff. We have to start talking about the reality of being in shape, our actual bodies and our actual health. And that goes against trying to change the beauty standard to try to represent what makes you feel pretty. The beauty standard is what people feel is beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If I behold you and I do not believe you're beautiful, well, damn, it sucks. Maybe the next nigga will. This fellas, tell me I'm wrong. Is there always a nigga from some shorty?
Possibly, yeah. Unfortunately.
There's always a nigga willing to put some penis in somebody.
Yeah,
That's true.
I've seen some women with children, and I'm like, oh
my.
Shorty
Do
look
you
like
see the baby
Freddie.
father? Like,
Right.
The kids came out looking all right, so
right. And that's not to put nobody down. That's to give you hope. There's somebody out there for you, but everybody can't be for you. If you know there's a general thing that people like, everybody can't be for you. Be for who you are for. But no, everybody's trying to make everybody everything for everybody. And it's not how it's supposed to work. Fella.
You know what? No. Who wanna go first?
Roddy, you wanted to get into this real quick?
Yeah, let Roddy go first.
I probably got the shortest thing to say, so here we go.
Yeah, so I'll go after you, Roddy. I don't got much to say either.
All right, so yeah, this is disgusting, basically, yo. Like you're insecure about your freaking fat, and you was basically on social media.
Yeah,
And
what
you
the
said that,
fuck?
yo, I'm quitting. I'm not doing this no more. You was about to quit the whole music industry, but look what you're doing behind closed doors, bro. You over here treating your workers like shit, giving them a toxic work environment, bro. Like treating them real bad. How you like you're operating like a cult? Like, come on. You be insistent.
Yo,
Over here telling them you gotta work as hard as they do. You go to an outing with them. You want them to participate in the outing. Like, no, you over here forcing people to do what they don't want to do, and that's not right, bro.
Fact.
Really putting down people, Lizzo, and this is really bad. It's really bad coming out. Like, yo, like these allegations, yo, is real. You know, I sat here and I listened to the chief reader. I was like, wow, all this was going down. Like, and like you over here trying to show a certain image that you uplifting the fat girls, and now these fat girls don't even want to work with you, man. Like, come on.
Roddy, I don't think you could say that like that.
exactly.
Yeah, Roddy, what happened?
You're on the rant, bro. Sorry.
Man, no, this episode already. Like, you.
Yeah, what the fuck?
To my
Oh my
listeners, I'm sorry for being
No. I mean, he ain't capping though, but damn, he ain't wrong. Now, to be fair, you're not wrong, but shit.
Oh my god. Yo. Hold on. Yo, Roddy was waiting for this moment, son. Yo, hold on. What Cardi is to me and what Lizzo is to Roddy.
Wait. So Roddy, you've been waiting for Lizzo to fuck up?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Roddy been seeing this shit from jump. I ain't gonna hold you. He been said something was up with old girl. And people was like, oh no, she all for body positivity. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, she the only fat bitch in charge. So like, nah, that's crazy. Like, nah, you can't be granted, I ain't gonna hold you. People got like bad bosses and shit, but come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time, you know, that's a whole shit. But Roddy, continue.
Roddy, you got more, or that's it?
A little bit more.
He ain't done yet. Unload the clip, bro.
Start the show.
Really alone and clip on this one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, I would like to say, this is really crazy going out there. Like, everything you stand for and everything. It's like you're putting on a mask, and like everything's coming out. The secrets behind closed doors. Your people don't want to work with you and whatnot. Like, people praise you, and now you're getting this backlash. And you was very upset when it was making fun of you on the internet a few weeks ago, and you was about to quit music entirely. So now how you feel? Like, this is crazy, and you're getting exposed. That's all I gotta say about this, man. I'm done.
Yeah. Well, first thing first, Roddy, G Louise. G Louise. I don't know how to follow that up.
In Roddy's defense, you go on a show named Watch Out for the Big Girls. Go on a tour hosted by Big Girls touring.
Oh,
if somebody calls you fat girl, I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could be mad.
All right, but what I gotta say about this whole situation is geez, this is I go. This is, me too. Me too. All right, so what I gotta say is I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I do like Lizzo music, so I'm gonna say that. But if this situation is true, yeah, this is a really, really, really
Sorry
bad
about
look
that
for her.
cancel.
Yeah, basically, yeah, this is a really bad look for her, and it's not cool. It really is disgusting. It's true, you know. I'm gonna wait until more things come out, but yeah, this is really bad on her. And also, when Roddy said she doing one thing in the public and nothing behind the back, that given narcissistic, because she is a narcissistic, if that's the case, you know. So yeah,
Not even know that. You know what she is?
yeah.
She's a hypocrite and a charlatan.
Yeah, but for real though, yeah, she don't seem like the person who would do that, but at the same time, you just never know with people. Like Roddy said, she coming like she show you one thing in public and do other things behind the back. And I ain't gonna hold you. The people that put out up things about her, they seem like they're telling the truth. But of course I'm aware two more things come out, but yeah, this is disgusting if it's true. I'm not gonna hold you. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this too, just like Roddy. Because I don't know if y'all know, and I spoke about this earlier. I got canceled for fat shaming. And I was wrong. Yeah, sure. But I was swiftly, disagreed with when it came down to, a lot of this type of content. You feel me? So to see this come out, it's refreshing. It's rather refreshing.
Not refreshing.
It's refreshing.
Right?
It's not. We like. All right.
Oh gosh.
Nah, because I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta pick your words right when this comes in. You gotta watch what you
No, fuck all that. It's time to cook the bacon grease. Let's go get it. Like, listen, people. I get it before. Like I said before, people gotta. Sometimes people come across like horrible bosses. There actually was a movie entitled "Horrible Bosses" that had a similar situation like this. You feel me?
Mind you, it was a 2-part. It had part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, it was so good they made a sequel. You know what I'm saying? So basically, people do go for horrible bosses. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing in life. You don't see Steve Jobs going through this type of stuff because that's the type of brand, that's the type of aura he gives off. He's going to want things set in the way of his vision. Same thing with Kanye. He's more or less like a perfectionist of his vision. You can't really if you're going to try to recreate his vision, you got to recreate it to a T. And if it's like a slightly bit off, he's not going to want to fuck with you because you can't get his vision right. You feel me?
Right.
We don't shame. I don't want to say shame, but we don't criticize those guys for their, for their way of delegating and being that boss, right? And we don't because that's part of their brand, right? They're going to be hard on people that they're working with because there's a vision that they want to achieve that only they can see. You feel me? And you got to make it out just like that. Lizzo's brand, what's her brand? Oh, everybody loves everybody. We got to give big girls, room to do the things that they want to do. And you know what I'm saying? You gotta give support. So much so, you got the same ladies that's right now suing came out with a video trying to get on the next tour. Like it was all over YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
One of the
their audition tapes.
Yeah. You see the audition tape, they bigging up Lizzo saying, I saw you and I saw myself in you. Oh my God, I wanna, be like you. You know what I'm saying? You see all of that. And then now you get there and it's not all cracked up to be. That's why you don't meet your heroes. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what you see there, it's just like dating. You see somebody for the first few times, oh, it's your you're not meeting them, it's your representative. It's the person they want you to see. Not the person that they actually are that you're going to end up seeing three to 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? So when they met, and see, they were looking at it in rose-colored glasses, but the reality was much more, was much more shocking to believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you go from you know, we repping big girls, and if you don't like big girls, you're insecure with yourself, till you go backstage and be like, oh, you gotta lose some weight. You serious? Lizzo telling you you gotta lose some weight. Can you? I can't write this shit like that. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. That shit sound crazy as fuck. So when you look at it, at a certain point,
All
and
the
you kind
way.
of gotta exactly, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
I ain't gonna do.
the worst part about this whole thing is that even though the dancers are suing and they potentially may be able to win this case, let's be real, they might never get another gig like this ever again. Because you gotta think about it like this too. Lizzo was the only one putting on big girl for dancers. You see J-Lo dancers, you see Bad Bunny dancers, you see hell,
Bad
Beyonce
Bunny.
dancers. Bad Bunny. You
Bad
see
Bunny.
Beyonce dancers. All of them don't look like Lizzo dancers.
Yeah.
You feel me? Let's keep it up. I'm gonna keep it tall right now. Your typical dancers isn't plus size. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of moves, there's a lot of shit you gotta do. There's a lot that
Hey.
comes with dancing.
Wait, Sands, let me piggyback on that. Dancing will keep you from being big.
Shit.
Unless your body is meant to be big. Like, because that's the other thing people don't understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are meant to be big. Sometimes you're meant to be small. Your body's gonna be able to handle whatever you are. But if you're big and you're not really meant to be big, you will never be able to perform at the level of a Lizzo, or name somebody else big that can do amazing shit. Like, remember Umaga? He come off the top rope, do all type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Type of stuff like that. Like those people.
Oh, like Keith Lee.
Like Keith.
But bro, look at who y'all naming though. Look at who y'all naming. Wrestlers. Not singers, not dance, rest. Bro, you named Umaga. Umaga died like 10 years ago. Keith Lee is old as shit, but he can still be agile when he
is not old as shit. That's the fucked up part. Keith Lee only 38.
He's like 2 years older than me.
Bro, that gray hair had him looking like 58. Listen.
God.
He looks wildly old. He needs to go back.
Yeah. That's my guy.
Look like the grandpa in the club. What are you talking about?
Keith Lee, my guy, but yes. Continue, we lose the point.
Take off that silly ass cake, Keith Lee.
Oh shit. Stupid.
Continue. We lose the point. Continue, Sam. Continue.
All right. So yeah, like y'all ain't even wrestlers, bro. Like that's the thing. You're not seeing a lot of lanes out here.
No, you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really don't. I don't really see that much dancers Lizzo size. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna go to front.
We don't.
Because it's not a natural thing to be that big and be that active.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
We have to, and it sounds like a mean conversation, but this is the God's honest truth. You can look at the results. If you are active, you lose weight, your body tones. A lot of things happen. You don't stay big unless you're built to be big. Some people's bodies are built to be big. There's things like PCOS out there. There's a lot of stuff that can go on that can make you a very well-functioning big person. But sometimes you just eat too much and don't do enough. It's just like that.
There's a big difference between Yokozuna and the people from 600 Pound Life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, we cooking with grease today. Like, nah, there's a big difference. When Yokozuna was in the ring back in the early 90s and stuff, you didn't think he was like 400 or 500 pounds. Like 350, yeah, sure. But even then, damn, you feel me?
But let me fuck your head up about Yokozuna. At 400 pounds and change, he could go like he was 200. That's Samoan shit. But once he got 600, he was out of there within a year. And I mean,
that shit was clear.
He died.
He died.
Yeah, that shit was clear.
So what's his life from WWE when he got too big and he couldn't move no more?
Yeah. I
There's
remember that.
levels to everything.
Yeah,
That's why it's kind of a dangerous rhetoric to try to push everybody to be big and to love big and to do all this type of stuff and then tell them they could do everything. You're gonna get somebody ACL torn the fuck up out the frame.
Exactly.
Out the frame.
End up like Kobe back in like 2014, still trying to win a chip, but that ACL still was kind of holding him back.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, and once again, look at the comparisons. We just compare Yokozuna to people for 600-pound life, right? Once again, dead wrestlers who was really big. I'm not trying to be the bully treatment, but let's be real. People don't live a long lifespan like that, bro.
Don't. And the worst part is, look at the community that they're pushing it on. They're pushing it on our community, a community already plagued by high blood pressure, community already plagued by diabetes, a community already plagued deeply by obesity, a community plagued by a lot of health conditions that are stemmed in the things we eat and the lifestyles we live, the sedentary lifestyles that we live. It's like, I get it, right? Because I'm not advocating for nobody to be walking up to nobody in the street disrespecting them over their size or anything that they don't like because you don't fucking know me, right? But once you start trying to force people to be in your special little bubble, you're going to see that people can't handle it because your whole vision for the world, your vision for the world often is too small. It's too myopic to be an actual vision for the world. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody is different, but there are things that you can do that everybody can't do. And there are things that you cannot do that other people can do. Right? Lizzo learned that she could be a confident big girl. She could do whatever the fuck she wants on her Instagram. Thirsty niggas gonna be up under there like, oh my God, let me stick my face in your butt. Ooh. Right?
Nah, they really be in it.
It really is. Look at Lizzo's comments. These niggas are stuff. But
and you know what's the crazy part about this whole shit though? She won't date a fat nigga. She will not date a fat. Look at the dude. Look at this lineup real quick. Chris Evans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carl Anthony Towns, right? Mm-hmm. I believe Chadwick Boseman was in there before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Her current dude, Mike Evans, who's slightly not as in shape as your Captain America or your Minnesota Timberwolves #3 guy. You feel me? But he's not a big dude. He's really not a big dude. So you want people to be body positive, right? But you won't date big dudes.
And here's the thing about that, bro. You know why she won't date big dudes?
Because when you in the bed or whatever, it be flapping and shit. And you get all that sweat going on, all that bacon grease and shit going on.
No, not the bacon grease. No, you know why she won't date big dudes? It's real simple. She's not attracted to them. So even somebody who's going out here spouting how you should do like this and like that, as part of that group of people who's going to jump on you every time you say you don't like something, right? She has a preference that she don't like. You know, that's a big thing with big girls. Big girls like big niggas. You never see two big people as a couple. They got big together. They got big together. The big one, whoever was the big one, is not going out to find another big person. They don't like that because they also don't like themselves a little bit.
That is true. The insecurity
is deeply insecure. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody like Lizzo, you see the men that she goes after, the men that she harasses on these stages, and yes, that's obvious harassment. Telling Drake she gonna it's a joke, haha, but ain't some of these jokes actually put up for sexual harassment? We gonna talk.
Some of the things that she was talking about wanting to do, damn near will constitute murder. Just saying.
What I'm trying to say, you stupid. What I'm trying to say, and we want to keep, and we want to get it concise and everything. The people that she's talking to, doing these things to, are people she's attracted to. She's not attracted to. She's not showing that she's attracted, because everybody say, "Oh, you don't know my personal life." Yeah, I don't know your personal life. I just know what you personally do in public. We people she's not attracted to big people. Big people often aren't attracted to other big people. They look for smaller people, or the big girls, they look for in shape niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or they look for skinny niggas.
That's a fact.
And on top of that, same go for niggas too. Like skinny niggas, they be trying to fuck all the big girls.
Mm-hmm. It's an opposite attract thing. I don't know. Talk to a nigga that definitely told a big girl that I would definitely lick cream and strawberry.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a pretty tall. I got some type of height on me. I like my women short. You can't be my height. You can't look me in my eyes.
No, I like short girls too, son. I agree with you on that.
You know what's weird? I like girls shorter than me or taller than me. Depends on how stout you are. I like a stout woman. I like a thick, odd hip, such and such woman. Like,
you know who else I like too?
Ooh.
You know who else I like? My wife.
Knew you was gonna go there. I had to let I just described
Shout
my
out to
shorty.
Faye.
By the way. Let's win these points. I just described my shorty. Right? What I'm trying to say is, she even understands that you can like what you like and not like something else without hating it. And that's where we need to come to as a country, as a people, all of it. You can like what you like, not like what you don't like, and don't have to hate it, don't have to rail against it. Quite honestly, listen, as a whole for the Black community, do I want y'all girls to eat better and be better for yourselves? Yes. Do I actually give a fuck about things I can't change? No, I don't. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to lead the lifestyle I'm supposed to lead. I'm going to try to keep myself in the shape I feel like I should be in. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Nobody should ever be telling you how to live your life. Maybe some slight suggestions. Hey, your cholesterol's kind of high.
Gotta walk more.
I have to walk more. That whatever. But after that, if you say no, I like myself the way I am, I'm leaving you alone. I like you the way you are too. Now, don't come to me when you have consequences from liking yourself the way you are, because I'm not going to deal with that either. But if you tell me you like yourself the way you are, cool. I like it. I love it. Right? But at the end of the day, this whole Lizzo thing just brings out the fact that too many people are trying to force people into groupthink. And I need y'all to sit back and think about why they would try to force y'all into this groupthink.
That shit is dangerous.
If this whole thing with Lizzo comes out and they find some hard down proof that she's out here body shaming people, firing people, making nasty comments, basically creating the environment that probably would have made her life hell in a retail environment, just because she was a big girl, a big Black woman, right? If it comes out she's doing that, that means y'all basically followed and paid somebody to play in y'all face. Y'all quoted her song, I learned her things, and all she was doing was playing in y'all face, just like Trump played in everybody's face in 2016 and played in our face until he took over the goddamn country. I need y'all to understand this. Y'all let too many of these charlatans and these hypocrites win. This way, the conversations around these subjects, which should definitely be more balanced, more even, more chill than they're being had, less radical. You're letting these people direct the conversations because they're going to turn around and ask you for some money to say the conversation louder. You're going to give them this money one way, shape, form, or another. And now they become they become the voice of this thing. Now they can command your money. You understand what I'm saying? Watch. I'll go back to what I said in my Out of the Sky. Watch who y'all follow, because you could be eating bananas out of somebody's vagina or planting.
That's fucked up, bro.
And there you go, y'all. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna go back to this topic because this is pretty much just the beginning of it. So yeah, we probably gonna go back to the topic down the line, and that is this episode of the Premier Boys Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Follow me on IG, Ken _ Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _ Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Every Sunday for the main series, and every Thursday for spin-off series Thursdays, where I have shows like a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 p.m. Date Night Talk podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursdays at 12 p.m. and the Old School Show with myself and the star Roddy Ride every fourth Thursday at 12 p.m. Check out the website www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. Check out episodes, buy merch, all that good stuff. Season 7 of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, September 3rd.
Season 7. Lucky number 7.
You already know what it is. It's your man Zero Sands, and we thank you for joining us on yet another episode of the mighty Premier Boys Podcast. In the meantime, you can follow me at Aaron Sands Premier on Instagram, King Talk Sands on Good Pods and X. New season of King Talk coming up Labor Day weekend. King Talk season 4. We are back. The number one entertainment news. Yup. Yeah. Yeah.
September 1st, right? Ain't that
September 1st. First of the month. That rent due and that season premiere of King Talk season 4 coming back. You already know. The number one entertainment podcast on Good Pods. It's not even a debate. It's undisputed, baby. We back at it with another season. Until then, we'll see you next week for another episode of that Premier Boys Podcast.
And you got me, the star Roddy Rod. Follow me on my new IG, Star That Time Roddy. Season 1 of Star Time on all podcast platforms.
Star Time.
Apple, Good Pod, iHeartRadio. Go stream it. Go like it. Season 2 coming real soon. Also, check me out every fourth Thursday on the Old School Show with this man, Mr. Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. And yeah, we are out. Another one in the chamber. Yeah.
Done stepped on my whole thing. Can I get it clean, please?
Long live the chief.
Yes. They call me the chief. They call me Malimal, and you can also Google that and find me on everything. They call me Malimal. You're gonna find my IG. You're gonna find my. Is it not Twitter no more? Is it really just X?
X.
Elon, this isn't clever. Leave my fucking Twitter alone. It done updated. It's black now. It was blue. Either way, that's my rant about that done. Either way, I want y'all to follow me, Premier Fam, because we be on these social medias. We talk to y'all. We're going to be responsive. We're going to be in the game because we want to know what you hear, what you feel about these topics. Everything that we say, we want to know. Did we overstep the line? Are we doing too much? Come on, talk to us, Premier Fam. So hit us up on all these socials that you're hearing us on. So they call me Malimal, TCM Malimal on everything. I'm not going to insult you and tell you how to spell they call TCM, none of that. But Malimal is MALIMAL. One of these days, you're going to know without me having to spell, right? Hit us up. Talk to us. We want to know what you're talking about. Once again, new music is on its way. Once again, the new podcast is on its way. Listen, guys, I'm going to give y'all a little bit more information about what's going to be this podcast. This is the trilogy. This is a podcast for grown people that's hitting their 30s and trying to figure out the world, right?
Hold on, that's the name? Trinity?
The trilogy.
Trilogy, okay.
Trilogy. Oh shit.
Trilogy.
Oh, shit.
On that third story. You talked to me about it, right?
Treyway?
No, not.
That's an attractive name, by the way, boy.
Yeah, it is. So I like it.
Fire set of fire.
Thank you so much. We're gonna be actually debuting this show in the fall 2023. We're lining it up. We're gonna have guests. I really want to have guests of the same nature, people who are doing different things, hitting their 30s, learning different lessons. Because honestly, tell me if you didn't wish you kind of had like just a little bit more guidance hitting this spotlight, right? And that's what we're gonna be on. So guys, the trilogy, they call me Malimal, the Chief. And we're running
Trifle Chief.
Lord of the Chief.
and we're running it up. But now, this has been another episode of the premier Boyz podcast, the baddest podcast in the land. Ken, please take us out of here.
All right, so we only got 2 more episodes left of season 3. So yeah, and y'all gonna announce season 4 real soon as well. Hopefully we don't get canceled by that. so yeah,
No problem.
So this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
And you already know this King Talk says.
Mr. Star Roddy Rod, we out of here.
Long live the Chief. They call me Malimal. Until next time.
And we are the Premier Boyz Podcast. And we see you next week. Cheer!
Yeah. I like when he does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.